are a yellow gold lover and you wear a size 9, go for it.
I'll get the oval.
Yeah, do the oval.
They're all good.
You know, there's sometimes when a piece comes along and it just speaks to you. And I look at this and I think of something I would give to my daughter, something that you treat yourself to because you have triumphed over a lot, right? You've had ups and downs and highs and lows and hills and valleys and mornings and night. And sometimes my mother used to always say, Janie, the darkest hour is before the dawn. So when it seems really, really tough, all of a sudden that little glimmer of light comes up and hope comes back in your heart.
And believe it or not, we've all been there. I think we need to share that today.
Yes.
Sometimes you feel very isolated and alone, like you're the only one going through that.
Goodness.
If you look around you and you get out of yourself and get out of your own way, you're going to see that we're all in the same boat, right?
Right. I mean, there's, you know, the new movie Inside Out 2 has come out. And
have you seen it yet?
No, I'm going this weekend.
See it.
Oh, let's go.
I would love to go with you. Yes.
Because I love the first one.
Me
because
too.
it says, without sadness, there's no happiness. And so there's something about this ring. And maybe it's because it is so unusual and so different and yet so everyday. So easy to buy in a smaller size because we start at size 5 to go on a pinky.
Yeah.
Or to wear on your middle or your pointer or on your thumb. It is modern, it's expressive, but if you are hard on jewelry, and I am,
this is the one.
This is the ring for you. It is literally saving you over $200. And when I say we rushed it back, every single solitary piece, and I mean every size in both colors, sold out on February 16th. It was gone completely. For us to be able, and look at the amount of gold that you're getting.
It's a lot.
For us to be able to get this back in stock in that short amount of time is literally a Herculean feat and effort. But we got it back. And if you've been like obsessively searching QVC.com for that mixed cut ring, Michelle, it's back.
I'm so happy.
And
our buyers
I
really
love
need a
it.
pat on the back for this.
Yeah.
This is not easy to do. Remember, it's usually, I would say, it's usually about 6 months from the time you place an order or a reorder until you get delivery.
Right.
And then everything has to be checked in and yada, yada, yada.
Right.
So to get it this fast, it really was a lot of work, but it pays off because on a day like today, we need something like this. We want to revisit those pieces that went boom and out the door. The amount of gold is significant, but you know, we did budget for this early on when we made the deal. It was months ago. So you get the older gold prices on something like that.
And we all know where gold prices are going. For goodness sake. But you know what? It's so much fun. We're already a half hour into the final 2 hours of our Firelight, which by the way, Firelight lab-grown diamonds are only at QVC. You can find lab-grown diamonds elsewhere, but they're not going to be held to the standards that we hold.
Yes.
Yesterday we had True Botanicals on QVC, which is a Jessica Chastain and AAAAA+++ list celebrity like she is, beloved brand. And we were, and actually the dermatologist and the founder was saying,
they were so nice.
Gosh, weren't they lovely? Your standards for clean beauty at QVC are beyond. Our standards in jewelry are fine. So half hour in, can we revisit what are Firelight lab-grown diamonds? Because guys, people have been waiting for this ring and it's flying off our shelves. So make sure when it's in your cart, you please say, click that last button, complete that purchase. So it will be on its way to you. I think Aida is in love. I think this is her. I can tell by her face. We've known each other a long time. I think she's in love with this one.
She does look pretty happy. You know, lab-grown diamonds are a relative newcomer, but they have been working on it. General Electric is actually the company that had started working on it back in the 1950s. And they had perfected it for industrial use, but they hadn't figured out how to grow gem-grade quality diamonds that could be marketable to people like you and I. Well, it has evolved to the point now where you can get a lab-grown diamond in a bigger, bolder, brighter, you know, star-like look for far less than you could ever imagine. These are diamonds grown from the seed of a diamond over time, but they grow faster and are watched over by man so that they can and have the opportunity to become more perfect. Not everyone does. Not all labs are the same, but over the past few years, we have curated the best in the world, the best labs, the best lapidaries, the best folks. And in curating it, we discovered that some of our best diamonds from the earth partners were actually the best in lab grown as well.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
That is so beautiful.
When you're the best, you're the best.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a ballerina that can also do really amazing modern dance, right? And then you
Very
have a
good
great
analogy.
artist. So we're looking at a carat total weight. So this is every day. This is, I am a busy mom. I'm a busy grandmom. I have my grandpuppies, and you're a dog mom. I love to cook. I love to bake. I love to swim and snorkel and travel. Like, this ring is so sturdy. I love going back in time to my early days at QVC before they sent me all around the world, and I learned so much from so many wonderful experts like Michelle and Peyton and the entire team. And going through the GIA, I am not a gemologist at all, but I went through that fun little, well, it wasn't so easy. So I don't know.
AJP?
Yeah, I don't know how you guys did it. I did it when I came back to QVC many years ago. But I look at this ring, and I remember when I first got engaged, I knocked my diamond out of its setting. The 6 prongs were still there, but I whacked it off of the setting, found it, and when I was going to get it reset, a designer that used to come on QVC, she looked at me and she said, I'm going to give you some advice. Do it in a bezel set. She said, because you're really hard on jewelry.
You're busy.
And I want to make sure that you don't lose it. This is a bezel set. I didn't listen to her, and luckily, knock on wood, I haven't lost it again. But this ring is everything that I think you don't expect when you walk into a store. You expect to see solitaires, you expect to see band rings. You do not expect to see this with all the shapes. And when do we ever see a heart shape?
Exactly. I was just going to say that the real prize of this and all of the cuts is the heart shape in the middle. It is one of the most difficult shapes and cuts to achieve in diamonds because you have to have symmetry, perfect symmetry. And especially in a bezel, everyone has to be perfect.
Right. What was the most limited, Brian? I know, because every single one sold out. Every size and every single color of gold sold out. If you want the yellow gold, we have 3 dozen, but 5, 6, 7, there are 2 left. And then in 9 and 10, there are only 1. So the yellow is about to go again. We do have size 8. There's, like, it's so funny, relatively speaking, there was a dozen there. So in your cart, please complete your purchase. We do not want you to, like your friend, wake up